Hey, long time no talk. Okay, no problem. Okay.
Alright, let's see what we have. Let's see if my voice is going through. And it sure is. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, before we get started, I have a few announcements to make. Well, not any announcements, more so to talk about. I'll try not to take too long, but I know I am a talker, so let me try to explain. So, if y'all have been following my Discord, y'all should probably know what's been going on with me. I was supposed to stream yesterday, and what ended up happening yesterday was, I say a lot. That's one of the things. If you ever want to redeem something, and it's to redeem that I can't do a certain thing, it's pretty expensive. But if y'all would do, say I can't say because you will definitely win because I say it a lot, and I mean way more than I thought. So if I slow down my speaking, maybe I won't say it as much. Basically, yesterday I had a therapy session with ChatGPT. Now, most of the session I had is on my Discord in a Word document. If you want to look at it...
What is it?
The Lightbringer.
Look, there is.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, well then, hello to you as well. As I was saying, I said again.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. As I was saying, if you're interested in that entire conversation, I'm very transparent. If you want to know more about me and not just my submissive side with VR chat or my streaming personality, which is pretty much personality, and want to know more about me in real life, that's what you should look at. It tells a lot about my trauma. We had a long talk about a lot of things. I cut some personal things out, like real personal things, but most of the stuff I kept in. So if y'all interested, the Word document is in the general chat. Download it. Have at it. Also, yesterday my friends were concerned about me because I have not been leaving the house, and that's going to change. In Louisiana, there's nothing to do. In Colorado, there's a lot of things to do. And I am starting to work next week, and I need to start doing things. So, yesterday they brought me to a park, and we played, oh my god, we played called disc golf. Never played disc golf in my entire life, yet I was a natural at it. I threw it so far, I threw it farther than all of them. My control is very bad. The disc almost went inside the. Actually, it did go inside the water once. Lucky I have long arms and I got it out. But basically, today I actually went to the lake and I swam. Got motion sick, of course, because apparently me swimming on my back and closing my eyes is not as good when you have motion sickness that I do. So if I ever went to a boat, let's put it this way, I said it again, it would basically be bad for me. So I have to kind of get used to it. I do plan on going Wednesday, no, not Wednesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. I have plans Wednesday helping somebody out. Thursday or Friday, I plan on walking the trail from another park. It costs $11 to get in, but you can get in through another park, kind of the back way, but you gotta walk like a mile, through the trail to get to it. I'm fine. I've hiked with them. It's all good. So yeah, I plan on doing that again. $11 a day is a little bit pricey. Now I could get a year once I get my registration for like $30. And if I didn't live in Colorado, I would have to pay $80 for a year. But I mean, considering how much I swim, yeah. If you want to know more about that, go on my Facebook. I have a video of the park. I have a video of, I have two videos actually, of also explaining a lot of things as well. But I said again. Basically, all right. Basically, about the trauma and whatnot. I don't want to go into too much detail because we've already been 5 minutes. We're still on the start screen here. So it is only, like I said, the Word documents I said before. I'll give you the bullet points. So the bullet points are basically, it started out where I was just trying to find out how can I change my sleeping schedule because I have insomnia. Then come to find out, wait a second, the reason I have insomnia is because my thoughts do not stop. I have racing thoughts when I go to sleep. And a lot of it is trauma. I've had a lot of these happen in my life, and ChatGPT said the best. It's a miracle I didn't go crazy. So, yeah. Again, more it's on the Word document if you're interested. So, basically, everything that happened in my childhood, my young adulthood, taking care of my grandma for 11 years, you know, all this stuff on my back. Basically, I have to understand and realize that I cannot be a sacrificial lamb anymore. I have to, like, I'm everyone else's hero, but the hero, the person that needs the hero the most right now is the 17-year-old me, the 24-year-old me, the 14-year-old me, the 34-year-old me, and finally I can be that hero for those versions of me being 36. Because now I have the opportunity and I made a choice. The thing with my brother, he's still calling from prison. ChatGPT cursed at me. I cursed as well, but I'm surprised it actually cursed. Again, it's also in the Word document if you're interested. But yeah, so it cursed and pretty much told me.
ChatGPT. I cannot understand how ChatGPT talks to people.
It's I'll be honest. It felt like I was talking to a person, but it helped. I cried.
My roommate started talking to ChatGPT about like the shit I've gone through, and it started telling her things like, you know, try doing this, try doing this. I'm like, that's a fucking AI. Yes, I know it's supposedly smart, but like, I am never ever gonna trust AI. Nothing will ever make me change that.
And that's what my friends told me too. After I told them the same thing, my best friends I live with, they're like, be careful, you know, if you trust AI or not. But see, this is the thing. It helped me. Mm-hmm. It, you know, it awakened me to realize that, yeah, you know, I get it. I am a hero to a lot of people. I understand that. But, like, I had to be a hero to myself. Like, I can't keep being that sacrificial lamb, you know?
Yeah,
and it made me cry. Like, it made me cry. And, I don't normally cry, but it made me cry. Because it was, again... let's keep on, continue, I'm sorry.
Me, if I ever want to, like, talk to someone or anything like that, I'm gonna go talk to a person, be it someone random online. Actually, that's all I got, is I don't know anybody IRL. Okay, so someone random online, or, you know, someone I, you know, do, like an actual good friend I know online.
Right, I totally understand that.
I just, like, sure, yes, Google is technically an AI, but, like, Google is also Google. You search up a thing, it tells you how to do the thing, because it's collecting results that people have put on the internet. Not it has put on the internet, what people have.
And I totally understand that too, yes.
When the roommate started putting Alexas in the house for the smart bulbs, I'm like, so the house can talk now.
Yeah, we have that too. I tell Alexa, turn the living room lights off. Although Alexa, oh boy, Alexa is way more censored than ChatGPT.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She put one in my room. She put one in my room. She said that, and mine actually started responding. There was one right here because she was tired of not having a smart bulb in my room to like turn on because she had just had ankle surgery.
Oh,
and so she can't reach the pull cord. So she wanted Alexa so she doesn't have to pull the pull cord.
Makes sense.
So I've got to look at every so once in a while whenever I say that Alexa.
Right. And the thing is, I do understand about the AI thing, but I have actually been role-playing AI for a long time. And this is something that interests me. ChatGPT told me this as well. that I need to stop doing that apparently because it's actually hurting me in the long run. Like, what AI is going to tell you to stop role playing with AI? So, because I deleted my roleplay AI, I deleted all this stuff because it's wasting a lot of time. And again, they're right. I have a limited amount of time. I should be doing other things than doing that. Like, I talking to actual people instead of role playing with AI. So, I mean, yeah. And again, it's a toss up. I know, like, basically, like, my friends told me, what if it tells you to kill yourself? You're gonna listen to them? Like, no. I know where to draw the line when it comes to AI. I get it. But I feel... And it's funny, because that's what I told my friends this. They gave me a phone number for a free therapist. I'm just like, okay, I don't need it now. I'm over all the thing now. I'm healing. Even the AI is like, oh, you're healing. But like,
I need to get a therapist. For years I've been told I need a therapist by 3 people: my boyfriend, my roommate, and some other random. My best friend from VR chat. They've all said I should get therapy. I'm like, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. And then something happened about 2 weeks ago that like snapped in me, and like I just did stuff in my sleep. Apparently my reaction is doing stuff in my sleep. And
wow.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, I should probably get there. Because 3 months ago, do you remember Bitchface? Have I told you about Bitchface, my mom?
I think so.
Well, she finally left. She wanted me to move with her, but I said no. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm gonna say no to her.
Yes.
Give
me 1 second. Hey, Grubston, I did not mean to ignore you. I seen you. I'm so sorry. And yes, you're right. 36 is young. To me, it's not, honestly, because I'm past the half point to 40. So, but at least now, being a paraeducator, I know my future. When I hit 40 years old, I'm not going to be stuck in being a nobody, which is good. I'll be helping a lot of students out, which I'm looking forward to. Andrew Gaming, hello, and welcome to the stream. We'll be getting started pretty soon. We're just having a little bit of talk for right now. I'll continue. I'm sorry. Actually, speaking, but we can actually talk while we're playing. I forgot I gotta do my roulettes anyways. So let me get started the game. I didn't mean to cut you off. I totally apologize. I had people in chat.
You're good. But no. So that happened. I was like, fine. I should get a therapist. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She left, and she was very pissed about it because she couldn't get my check anymore. Now, she kept my check for like 2 more months because she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Now, sure, it's only $967 a month, but that's still something I can do something with. I can actually buy myself food. For the first time ever, like 2 months ago, was the first time I ever ordered something for myself at a restaurant.
Oh, wow. I feel
at
that.
At 19 and a half years old was the first time I ever ordered something for myself at a restaurant.
You're speaking to the choir here. The first time I ordered anything for myself from a restaurant that was not my dad dropped me off at Taco Bell in the 90s because he wanted to buy crack after pushing the car at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm going there. Again, I'm very transparent at this point. Yeah, I totally understand that. So that's the big exception. The year I ordered for myself, I was in my 20s. So I totally understand that. Like, we compare a lot. I guarantee you, I had a worse one.
That and fucking so I was wondering why I was like, I felt off all the time. And well, first of all, during the day, I would have to do stuff for Bitchface. Whenever she went to go take a nap, I would have to sit there and I'd have to massage her feet. I have to itch her back, pick callies on her back, and other specific areas I'm not going to say.
Yeah, please don't.
Which is the reason why I don't looking at a naked human. Like that's why I only prefer furry. As furry, I don't see my mom.
Right.
And so, for all my life, I'm doing that. For like since I was the age of 5, I've been cooking for meals for 4 to 5 people since I was 5.
Yeah. Well, so I can't say I've been doing that since I was 5. I started cooking for myself because I mean I wish I did earlier, but like yeah, and I mostly ate corn every single day, and it was when I was wow, hold on, 14. I rebelled against my aunt when I was 14, so 15, yeah, 15 to like 17. Yeah, that's what it was. And I still cooked for myself even after that.
But like, for a 5-year-old to start taking care of a family of like 4 to 5 people, and then on top of that, do all their laundry, do all the dishes, do all the animals that were on the farm, be
Sounds
it
like a Harry Potter situation.
Harry Potter had it nice. Harry Potter had it nice. They at least told him they hated him. They at least told him. They at least told him they hated him.
Wow. I mean, mine didn't exactly. My aunt didn't tell me she hated me, but because and I found this out like when I was older, what actually happened with that. The reason I got treated so bad was because I was the firstborn and I had the same name as my dad. So they thought that it would be a good idea to treat me horribly or be hard on me so that I wouldn't turn out like my dad. And don't get me wrong, I did turn out my dad, but it had nothing to do with them. They caused more trauma.
Okay. Ironically, her name, my mom's name is literally Karen.
Oh no!
So you can imagine. Yeah.
Oh no!
You can imagine what growing up was like when her legit name was Karen.
Oh my god! I can so imagine that.
Forget asking the manager. She is the manager of the household. And when something doesn't go right, oh, it's hell on earth.
Oh, that's not good. I can imagine.
People say, oh, their parents would have them go get a switch in the front yard. I wish I'd gotten a switch in the front yard. I wish I had.
Me too. My aunt, we had, so when she didn't like what I did or I did something like got bad grades, I would have to kneel in the corner for 3 hours straight. And then when she got bored of that, I had to kneel in the middle of the kitchen, old ass linoleum floor kitchen on rice. Let's just say yes, kneel.
What do you mean kneel?
Kneel. I don't mean. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right. I keep in you're also VR chat. I don't mean kneel submissively. I mean with the legs up, not touching the floor, and kneeling on rice.
Oh,
okay.
Kneeling. Oh. That would have been so much better.
No,
what I had to do was sit in a doorway with my legs on the wall, my back on the other one, and if I was not above 3 feet, she would grab one of her kinky whips, a whip she uses for kink play, and beat me with it, and I have to get back up there again.
Kinky, huh? Oh, that's interesting.
There's a reason why I am so kinky. It's because I knew most things before I was even 8.
You know what's really funny? And I hate this about myself. Why the fuck are you naked? I hate this about myself, but when I was with my aunt, this is the weirdest thing, and I don't know why. I should hate her, but no, I actually kinky as well. I didn't even know when I was 14, I didn't even know what the hell it was. But like, I was like pretty much like I wanted to be submissive to her and serve. And oh god, I didn't know that was that fast. That was faster than I thought. Oh crap. Red mage. But yeah, I totally get that. The thing what I'm trying to say is though, my kneecaps are still messed up from that. Like my kneecaps pop out of place. I have long-term physical trauma for that.
My kneecaps are fucked too, as every night for all my life, whenever she would go to take a nap every day, she'd take at least 2 to 3 naps a day, then go to bed at night. Oof. Every time she would go to sleep, I'd have to be at the foot of the bed doing her feet. And every
Oh,
time
God.
I would have to be between like this 1 foot gap between her bed and the dresser. I would have to like get on my knees in between that little gap. I'm 6'2".
You're same as
I'm
me.
not a tiny. I am not a
okay.
tiny person. I was never a tiny person. I am Bigfoot. My size 18 men's shoes are not tiny.
18!
So trying-
No, you're exaggerating. 18!
Size
are you
18
sure?
men's. I am positive. Size 18 men's shoes.
I can
Yes.
fit in a 12 wide, but because my feet are so wide, they have to be size 13. 18! God, they make.
Yes.
I thought it's hard for me to shop for shoes. It's impossible to shop. How do you shop for shoes, dude? 18! Damn!
Croc. I have to look for Crocs.
Oh, wow. That's insane. Like, I feel like if I wanted to wear heels, okay, I feel like I may have, like, some chance of finding some black leather flats. I don't think you have any chance at size 18, but that's UK 18. Hold on. That's not US 18, is it?
This is US 18, not
Whoa.
UK. US.
Dude,
So
you are
Shaquille,
Bigfoot.
I have been told I'm Bigfoot. They said I'm the fucking T-Rex from Jurassic Park. You know, they put the cup of water out, and if I'm ever lost, they just see where the ripples come from.
Wow. That's insane.
But anyway,
I mean,
no.
Okay.
But no, I would have to sit in this 1 foot gap for hours on end. And I would have to, like, bend my knees in the worst way possible to fucking actually fit there. And for fucking years, that's what developed my sleepwalking, is because my body would fall asleep there.
Oh, you sleepwalk.
And
oh,
shoot.
no.
And I would sleepwalk to go to my bed, but I would never make it to my bed. I'd either be asleep in the living room, the kitchen, the couch, anywhere. So then, she made it even worse. She said, okay, you know, we're just gonna make your bed the couch instead. And she would lock my door. So for over 5 years, I slept on the couch.
Wow, that's insane. And again, to me, I mean, if she had nice feet, I mean, I'm a foot pet, so to me, it's not that bad. I'd rather that than what I had to deal with, honestly. I'll be perfectly honest.
And then here's the fun part. Because I was asleep on the couch, if she woke up in the middle of the night wanting anything, if she turned on that light, she'd be like, all right, Colin, you're up too. And she could have been asleep for an hour. I could have been asleep for maybe 10 minutes because I'd finally actually fallen asleep.
Yeah.
And now I've got to be up again.
Yeah,
I was not allowed to sleep. Apparently, because the roommate put a watch on me to like see when my sleep schedule was. I would stay up for over a week at a time because of my sleep schedule.
Yikes. Yeah, my sleep schedule's not that good, but it's I'm dealing with it. It's why ChatGPT kind of helped with that one too.
I am finally getting sleep every night. I'm getting sleep every night.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, it feels fucking amazing to go to sleep at night.
Oh,
however, I still do sleepwalk, and I am at least not falling asleep while making food with the oven or the stove on. At least I'm not falling asleep in the middle of the road.
Right.
At least I'm not falling asleep in the yard with brown recluses or the pig pen.
Oh god.
That's how bad my sleep problem was. But now, ever since she's left, I have only had one problem. I fell asleep in the shower once.
Oh, okay.
But that was like the only time. But that's just because I was tired that day. I did extra work that day. But But no, that, and apparently the house that we're in, it's getting renovated now. It's getting fixed. But all the rooms that I would be in, that I would take care of most, like my room, there was no black mold. But any other room had black mold in it, especially the kitchen. which is where I
Wow.
was all the time. So when people kept getting sick after meals, and like I kept it as clean as I could, so it's like, why are they
Yeah.
getting sick? It's because there was black mold fucking everywhere on the walls in the kitchen. The
I mean,
only
I'd
reason
rather
I
there's
was
black mold than dealing with an infestation of rats and cockroaches that crawls on you and crawls in your mouth while you're sleeping. And well, as a kid, I had to deal with that. So, yeah.
we had that. We had that too. That the rats mainly. We mainly had to keep the rats in the back room. Thank God for cats. But the roaches were everywhere. The roaches were everywhere. Oh my
It was
God.
bad. I remember I didn't want to take a bath because they had they had a freaking the ceiling had a crack in it and basically like fell down, part of it fell down, and the roaches would fall on you while you're taking a shower. They were like, ugh, I never want to deal with that ever again. Like, oh my God.
I've had 2 incidents with a wall. She was pissed one day all because I wouldn't do something for her because I was so tired. So one time she chased me to my room. I closed the door, but she said fuck the door anyway, broke it off, and pushed my whole body into the wall. And not even 2 seconds later, I could feel the cockroaches coming on my body.
Oh God! Oh God! Wow!
So now there's a knee-sized hole behind my door, so it's gonna get fixed. But there was a knee-sized hole behind my wall door, and cockroaches just came out of it. That's the only reason she left me alone. And I'm like, thank you, cockroaches. She left me alone, but now I got to deal with y'all. Fuck.
Yeah.
Thank God we finally got rid of the cockroaches. Thank God we finally got rid of them. Mainly because I was having to take care of it. But like, Jesus Christ.
See, this is one of the reasons why when most people see a Max C, they're like, okay, when I see a fucking Max C, it brings trauma. Okay.
Me, I've just had to deal with things in my whole life. It's a wonder how I haven't died because of the black mold. The black mold was so bad in the kitchen. A contractor that was in the kitchen for a day, single day, got sick for 2 weeks.
Oh,
and I've been in that kitchen.
My God.
I have been in that kitchen for years.
How did you not get so sick? Like, oh my God.
I have only been sick 3 times in my entire life. But apparently, so they did some testing because I had been around the black mold so much and all these sorts of bad things. My body, just because it was a big body, built a resistance to it. It built a fucking resistance to black mold.
Oh, that does happen, yes.
And so it's sitting there, and they're like, God damn, So apparently I've had nosebleeds my entire life. I'm like, okay, surely it's just because it's broken. No, it's because of black mold. Black mold is actually, like, a nosebleed is stage 2 of black mold stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, stage 3 is things like death. Yeah, so I was apparently... So getting sick from black mold is stage 1, which is what everyone else had.
Right.
Stage 2 is apparently what I had. And they're like, how the fuck are you still alive? And I'm like, I don't know.
Guardian Angel watched over you like they watched over me. I mean, I should have died when I got shot at when my dad, so my dad's a crackhead, so when I was younger, I was a kid, he used to borrow money from, drug dealers. And we got shot at in his van. I'm lucky I was alive. Matter of fact, they were coming to the house. Like, yeah, because he owed them money. And if you know anything about drugs, they don't kill the person that owes them money. No, they kill the family. He hit under the bed while I had a shotgun in my hand and I was behind a mattress. Like, we're talking like war. When I say I got PTSD, I got bad PTSD. I never been to war, but the PTSD is there. Hence one of the reasons why I talked to ChatGPT about it, and now I realize, oh yeah, that PTSD is it's pretty bad. So,
I have PTSD from, like, I would definitely say abusive family can be abusive, but I have one big PTSD moment. It was when the neighbors were in their yard, the kids were playing. There was a 3-year-old out there. And I had to run out of my house across my whole front lawn, which is uncovered, so the neighbors could see.
Right.
And I looked over, and Karen, bitchface, was behind me with a whip in her hand, yelling, "Here, piggy, piggy, piggy," as they watched, and that is the only thing.
Making that up. So your mother was a mistress? I swear to God, that's what it sounds like to me. Like,
she was not a mistress, she was a bottom, but she had all the toys for other people to use on her. But she would get very pissed a lot.
I don't feel that she was a bottom at all.
No, she acts like a bottom when she's in the bedroom, but like as soon as like she has a bit of control, she's in control. It's really fucking weird.
Sounds like a it sounds like a fake submissive to me, honestly. That's just how I see it. Oh my God.
She is really fucking weird, but that is the only thing I ever have PTSD about is that, like, for years I managed to suppress it, but once I finally had a relief from it, that's when the nightmares came. That's when they're like, okay, now you've dealt with everything else. Now you gotta deal with this.
Right.
And I'm like, I woke up one night, I was sleeping on VR with my boyfriend, and I woke up one night screaming, fucking crying.
How do you sleep on VR? Like, isn't it not uncomfortable? Like, I don't know how that's possible.
As a deskie?
Oh, you're a deskie. Never mind. I thought.
Also, you gotta think. I have slept in different worse positions. I have slept in different worse positions.
Yeah. I forgot you were a deskie.
Sleeping in VR would be nothing compared to what I've had to deal with. But no, I woke my boyfriend up, and they're like, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" And I'm just like, I remembered something after years of just trying to put it off, and that's like I have told that story to them before, but they're like, "Damn," and fucking do you remember the person who I did you with? That was my girlfriend. Do you remember them in the Purple Dungeon world?
But you do know how long ago that was, right? I
haven't seen you on VR.
I haven't seen you on VR. I'm pretty sure I have not seen you on VR. Chat. Did anything with you? I was living in my brother's house still. Like, I wasn't even a paraeducator. I was in a bad situation. It's different now. Like, I don't live in Louisiana. I live in Colorado. Like, I moved out of state. Never going back either.
I have not moved, but my situation has also improved. So it sounds like we're both doing better in a way.
Yeah, I totally agree with that one.
So the person that I did it with you that day, found some things out about a month ago that they were gaslighting and lying to us about.
You know what's really funny? Because that seems like the thing on VR chat. Second Life's similar, but I've dealt with a friend, Crusader, that had a girlfriend that did the same exact thing, and I had to tell him literally just quit and break it off. Like, I'm still a mediator, apparently. It's my personality, I guess, but I've heard it all before. So what did this one do?
So she was a femboy, so technically born male, female, like you, but different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a femboy with breasts, but the thing is, like, I have no choice because the avatar's like that. If I could somehow, I mean, I could, but the outfits won't fit me, so I have to do it that way. The outfits I have are female outfits, so.
That, and also she preferred being more female than like femboyish. So she would go more to the feminine side. Anyway, well, she had a problem where she got fired from her job at one time, and oh shit, that was bad. But then she somehow got full body tracking. She said she ordered it before she lost her job, and then she somehow got. So I must ask you. I know you. You've probably got some things. How long does it take for a fuck machine that could hook up to VR chat How long would that take to be delivered if you order that?
Where is she delivered? Wait, hold on. Where did she order it from is my question. Amazon?
She's in Ireland. She's in Ireland. She's in Ireland. But how long
It
would
depends.
would it just how long would it
Where did she order it from? That's what I'm trying to ask. Was it Amazon?
I don't know where she ordered it from, but wherever she ordered it from, it took it 6 months.
Oh God. Okay, so 6 months. The only thing that took 6 months was basically a toy, a silicone toy that basically was from a newer. It was from a newer company, and it was like custom built, right? Every single one had to be custom built, and that's why it took so long.
The one that she bought was like this popular model from like a good brand, and it was
it Bad
something good.
Was it Bad
I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was Bad Dragon. I think it was Lovins or something.
Oh, well, that's expensive. That's not cheap.
Yeah, but she said she ordered it 6 months prior. However, during those 6 months, she never said anything about it.
Did you ask her anything about it? Like,
I have. I had asked her, like, hey, do you ever think, we could maybe do something like this one day? She never said anything like that.
Then she might be lying. You see, if it was me, I would have been said something. Because I mean, that's how I.
And then here's another fun one. Before she lost her job, quotation marks, she had 2 cars. Well, she said she sold them, but she said she had 2 cars. Now suddenly she has a motorcycle.
Yeah, this is not adding up on that one.
And then, before, like a month before we actually broke up, things have been getting quieter. She stopped saying as much.
Weird.
And so we suspect, she was cheating. And when she finally said, like, hey, stuff is going on, it's because an ex-boyfriend of hers had just gotten out of prison. She couldn't have said anything about that. That she was scared.
Yeah, that sounds like drama. That sounds like drama you don't need to deal with.
And so, like, we blew it off. Like, okay, she's worried about her ex-boyfriend coming to find her. Like, okay, we'll just... It's just something that happened, So we blew it off.
Yes.
But what the final line was that, that we brought up something else again, and she said, I was just going to come over there to Texas, come see me, when both me and the partner that I'm still with, we both have said, okay, like, sure, yes, seeing you IRL would be fun, it would be amazing, we would fuck, it would be nice, but we're not ready for that. We weren't going to be ready for that. That's not something you put on to us saying that you just bought the ticket, that you're ready to come see us.
Right.
That's not something you do. And sure, yes, I'd love to go see, Ozzy, my boyfriend. I've been dating him for over a year now. I'd love to see him. It's just something that we're not ready for yet. Like, sure, yes, seeing them would be nice. If they did happen to come here and we did bump each other, hell yes. But if we want to see each other, that's not there yet. We're like, sure, yes, we're deep into the relationship, but like, that vibe isn't there yet, Like, yes, I love them to the bottom of my heart.
Right.
Not only do I not have a feasible way of getting there, it's just like we both don't They don't want to come to the US really and be here for a long time because the US is shit. And I don't want to go to Australia because I can't really go to Australia because I have no money. Hell, the beginning of this month I had to spend half of my $967 on fucking, groceries and bills.
If I had the money and the courage, I would leave the US instantly. But I don't have either one, honestly, so
I would go to Canada. I've got a person in Canada, my best friend, my the person that I will have as my best man for a wedding is in Canada.
Canada seems cool. Canada, it's cold
Uh-huh.
as fuck, but it does seem cool. And I think
I,
I might
I hate
actually want to do that.
I grew up in Texas and I hate the cold with a passion. The roommate loves keeping her room at 76 degrees. That's too cold for me. I have to have it above 85 degrees.
Oh god, no! Dude, 76 is perfect!
No,
80?
76 is too cold for me. I have to have it at 85 or higher for it to actually be nice for me.
Oh no, 74, 75, and I had AC in my car, 73 I had in my stuff, so 73 is good for me. And again, I'm a southerner. Well, I'm not a southerner anymore. I was a southerner. I was Louisiana, so I mean, right by you, pretty much Texas. So, like, I totally understand that, but like, wow, that's pretty insane though.
I have been told
85
that
is
I'm
hot.
I have been told that I'm somewhat like a cold-blooded person instead. I love the heat. The cold is not for me. I love my heat. I love like working up a sweat, doing barely anything, and
You
keep
would
going
not
because I
like
love it.
Colorado. It is going to get cold, I heard, and I'm okay. Today, the water was cold today, even for me. Last time I went with my friends to that same lake, they couldn't even swim in it because it was so cold. I just dived right in. That was fine. Boy, if they went today, they wouldn't want to take one toe in there.
But fucking, so like, yeah, I'm okay with the places and whatnot, but like, still, we just weren't ready for someone to come see us, and we both said something verbally that all three of us could hear, but she completely ignored that anyway. So is she lying? Did she actually buy the ticket or not, or what?
I mean, it's hard to say.
And then here's another fun fact. I have said I don't want money spent my way at all. I don't like being gifted things, because whenever I was gifted something, it was used against me.
Yeah, it's always something that's connected to it. I totally get that. Absolutely.
And so
There's
I always
a connection.
hated. So like, it took someone a fucking year for them to convince me finally to say, okay, you know what, if you do gift me a thing, I'll be okay with it. It took someone a fucking year.
Right.
And that was a different ex-girlfriend. This ex-girlfriend's the good ex-girlfriend. Remember Angel Dusty?
Not exactly. I know Angel Dust, but that's from another friend of mine that he had to break up with her. But like, I don't remember her. No, it's been a while. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Where is it?
But no, yeah. So she's a good ex. She's a good ex. But it took her a year for her to convince me, like, fine, I'll take a gift. And one of that gift was a month of VR Chat Plus. The gift is a month of VR Chat Plus.
Oh, okay. Black pepper, chicken stock.
But still, fucking, that was just random. She said she was ready to, she was gonna buy me a headset with a job that she barely just started.
Yeah, I talked to somebody that was talking like that too, and I'm just like, I don't think you can afford that. I've been told that too, and I'm like, I'm not on VR chat to. I had somebody I knew that was really big on Twitch, and YouTube. She told me that all her lovers basically used her for clout, and she was scared that I would do the same thing, and if I did this for her, she would buy me a tracking system, a full motion tracking. I'm like, you must have me confused with somebody else. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I enjoy it. I'm not doing it to get money out of you, okay? Like, I get it, but like, that's not how I roll. I don't do those things. I feel very bad that it was done to her in the first place. But like, no. So yeah.
But no, yeah. So the person that I did do it with you, we've broken up.
Okay. Wow.
So right now it's just me and my boyfriend. We feel more fulfilled in a way. We're happy. We're not adding anybody else. And we're good with it.
I totally understand that. I mean, I've gotten way more picky being on VR chat. I almost quit VR chat a few times. Hence, another thing what ChatGPT told me as well, not to quit VR chat. And because I was gonna switch to 14 roleplay, but after ChatGPT told me like, yeah, it's not as good as Second Life. Don't waste your time. You're never gonna really get the same feeling in Second Life, especially now because Second Life's not what it used to be. So VR chat is the best place for me. However, I can't find a real dominant, and that's the problem. I am a real life citizen, okay? Somebody who knows the hell they're doing, I can't seem to find it. And it's especially somebody that, you know, especially somebody's compatible to me is what I was trying to say. But, yeah.
I would definitely say the time I did do you, you were very nice. You were a very nice bottom.
Well,
you bottomed very well.
I have
that and also ever since I last did you, which was I want to say like over 10 months ago by now, but fucking I have learned quite a few new things.
Awesome.
Things that would
definitely get together again. The thing is, like
I
said,
I wouldn't be able to do you as like the relationship I'm not open, but like I do have a theory that because I know you're a good bottom, and in the relationship I'm the top and my boyfriend's the bottom. That's just like we have a mutual thing there.
What Black Pepper?
And out of all the people who I've ever done, I'd like to test some things on you that I do know. Not in a sexual way, but like to test things, you know?
Sure. Well, tomorrow, I promised Crusader that I'm going to be working on his avatar. His avatar got banned.
I am. That's also not something I'll be able to do anytime soon. I'm still fucking helping renovate this house. Fucking that and testing things that would be sexually used. I'd also want to talk to my boyfriend about that. Like that's things I'd have to talk to them about too, because we're in a close relationship.
Oh, so y'all wouldn't want on the bottom to serve both of y'all, right? Or
not so much serve, not so much serve, but I want to like, because there's definitely some things I do like doing that I do think my boyfriend will like doing, but I don't want to test them and make them uncomfortable.
Then you need to talk to them first about it before you do anything.
Oh, I have. One of the things was like some choke play.
They don't know me, do they? They don't know me. I don't think so.
I think I've mentioned you. I think I've mentioned you before, like one time.
Right, but they haven't ever met me unless they go to oh my god, a furry what you call it? I forget what it's called. Darn it. They might have if they're furry, they might have met me there because I'm all over the place in VR chat when it comes to like the scene. But
they probably have not met you. But like this is something that like it's I wouldn't say professional wise, but not like close wise. Like you're a good person. You sound like an amazing person. It's not so much that I want to do you, but like you're a good person to how do I explain it?
Interesting way of explaining it. Oh god, any more? How many did I need for that? 3? Oh god.
But like test things out on, because like I have talked to my boyfriend about like doing some extra things. Like I said, choke play sounded fun, and they said they're okay with it. But like I felt uneasy. We did do it. We enjoyed it, but like
I didn't know. I'll tell you that much. I'm not in choke play.
I didn't know like how to do it per se. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to like test. I want to know like, am I doing it in a right way that's not weird? And that's what I'm wanting to test. Not make it sexual or anything like that. Just like test, am I beating you the right way?
Yeah. Okay. So, you might need a little bit help with that. If I've seen what y'all are doing, maybe I can try to help and try to guide you. Because I can tell when it's too far. Again, I mean, I've never. If it's done during SEX, okay, then that's probably what you want. But you would also want to do it in a way that it's not going to hurt the other person. So that's what you got to watch. And when you're doing it, you're the ones in control. Therefore, you need to be like aware. Ooh, nice. You gotta be aware of how much.
I need to be aware of like how much force am I putting into it. You know, am I fully thinking of them? Am I looking for that body language? And that's what I'm trying to read more. I'm trying to read more body language. Like, sure, yes, my boyfriend. I mean, they are the only person that still knows me from when I had VR. They're the only person that still knows me from when I actually had hands.
I'm surprised you don't have VR yet. Why don't you have VR yet?
Because I only get paid $967 a month.
You can't find a used one?
First of all, I don't use Facebook. I finally downloaded Facebook after, like, someone convinced me for 3 months to download it, being the roommate. But even then, all I made was a profile picture. I put my relationship status, and I did, like, one other thing. I have not done anything else on Facebook, and I refuse to touch Facebook.
I use it for family.
I don't know why.
I use it for family, that's it. I mean, I don't use it for any of my other... there's two parts of me. The family part, Facebook. The other part, Twitter.
I only use Discord. That's the only thing I use. I use Discord. But
I would never be on Discord unless I didn't have a server. My friends talked about this because that came up in a conversation, and it was like, well, we don't use Discord. I don't use Discord. I never do. I'm like, the only reason I use Discord is I have a server I run on Discord. If I didn't have a server, I would never be on Discord. Ooh, okay, I got it. Okay,
yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How's what I chat with you? Because like you're a good you are definitely a good friend. You're a friend that like I kind of want to keep around as you're pretty chill. You're pretty respectful. You have knowledge of things, more things that I have knowledge of. But like also,
I've lived through it. I've lived through it.
We've both lived through stuff. I'll tell you that much.
Like first-hand experience. And since we both lived through stuff like that, we connect because of that. It's it's kind of like Naruto and pain. You know, you don't know true pain until you experienced true pain.
Yes. And like I can vibe with you. You seem like a good friend to chill around. And that and most of my friends I do know, I typically like to make horny jokes, but like around someone like you, I wouldn't make a horny joke per se, but like
I mean, I do get that way.
I don't, it's just there's a different good vibe about you. I typically have 3 vibes about people. There's okay, this person's fucking weird. I know they're doing some weird shit, so I'll keep watching them. There's the good vibe of I'll make all the horny ass jokes around them, but I won't fuck them. And there's the vibe of okay, I would like to fuck them. I'll make all my horny ass jokes, but I won't fuck them because I'm in a close relationship. That's typically the 3 vibes I get around people. With you, it's like a mixture of like, I don't want to fuck you nor make horny jokes, but you're a really good person to chill with.
I have to explain that, and there's a reason why. And ChatGPT made it very, very clear of what's going on with this. Okay, the reason why you feel that way is because there's 3 pieces of myself. There's my adult self and my child self, which basically kind of fuses together a little bit. Okay, right now you're kind of seeing a little bit of both. Okay, my child self a lot now because I'm streaming. My adult self is there, but it's more of a what is the word I'm looking for? A support, like a support beam. My submissive self is not there right now. When I get on VR chat, that's when it comes out. When I'm streaming, I put that side away because there is, unfortunately, some of my students have found my channel, which try to keep the cursing to a minimum. I allowed it before, just try to keep the cursing to a minimum. But that's why you don't hear me. That's why you don't hear me say you hear me spell it, because I've been a teacher long enough now. That's another thing. That's probably another thing. See, before, when you talk to me, I wasn't a paraeducator. Now I've been a paraeducator for 6 months. Plus substitute teacher for a year.
I know that's understandable. That my boyfriend also does streaming too. They actually do streaming, and so like I know what that feels like from my boyfriend's point of view.
Yeah. So I
And
have to
I am the
put that
wrong.
away.
I am the wrong person to play a game with while you're streaming. I will say a curse word whenever I get a chance.
And you know what? That's fine as long as I'm not the one that's saying it. If somebody
So,
listen, if somebody complains about it, I'll just turn you down a little bit. That's not a big deal. I don't
Uh-huh.
like censoring my channel. I hate it. However,
Uh-huh.
because of in Denim, my students found my channel, and that's my goddamn fault because when I'm in the education field, my child self comes out and relates to students so much to the point where almost every one of the 20-something students I had, working alongside the teachers, of course, I was one of the best they loved, like one of the best. So, and it made me proud. But my child side helped with that. So, yeah, there's two sides
That
to
and
me.
also I get along with you in a certain way. Like I feel like I have noticed that I connect with people that are typically older than me, not in a sexy way, but just like I feel like I can connect with them in a certain way. Like I don't know everything old, like yeah, because you were definitely more in the '90s and stuff. There's the older things. I feel like I can connect with people more when it comes around that kind of area, because I like some of the older things.
Right.
I was stuck with a flip phone for years. I liked box TV. Sure, yes, the flat screen TV is nice and everything, but like what I grew up with was different. Sure, yeah, I was introduced to things over time, and sure, yeah, I like them. It's like what I grew up with is okay, but like these things nowadays are fun.
Yeah.
It's like this phone. It's like this phone I have right now. It's an actual phone instead of just a computer.
Right.
So it's like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The
And
thing
it's
is,
around
though,
yeah.
the thing is, I might be 36, but I don't act like I'm 36. I act like I'm 24.
You don't. I would say one thing. You don't act like you're 36. For someone that was like, okay, I'm gonna say you're probably 35 when I did you.
Yeah.
You did not act like you were 35. And at that
No.
time, I was 18. How the fuck was an 18-year-old topping a 35-year-old that well?
Right. The thing is, there's a reason for that. It's because of my childhood or lack thereof. So I'm a very late bloomer, but there's also the fact that I've seen what boomers are like and whatnot, and I never want to be that kind of person. And I guarantee you, when I hit like 50 years old, I'm probably the same thing. It's just I'm never going to lose that, what you call it. Not to mention, I'm into computers, so I build them and stuff like that. Even now, of course, that before I figured out that, oh wow, I kind of like teaching more than building computers. So and I can something I can actually do for a living and be able to strive and not, I have my certification to build computers, but like there's no jobs out there to do it. So also, I get summer vacation too. I get paid during it. I get paid during vacation. I make salary. So, and yes, they take the money out of my check, but I make enough money for them to do that. So it's like it's not that big of a deal. I feel like I'm gonna have to go
and like
I'm gonna get someone smart. I don't like
thinking. I have autism, and even though I'm 19 and a half now, I don't. Well, it's over 19 and a half. Whatever. I don't feel 19. I don't.
Right.
I feel at some points I feel like I'm much younger. I feel like not like little play or anything, but I don't feel in my mind that I'm an adult.
Right.
And I've been told that's my autism, and like that I can see. I have never liked blaming like myself. If someone else got autism, that's okay. But like I don't want to blame things on myself that it's autism. I want to blame it on I fucked up. I should have done it better.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
very
I've
hard on
always-
myself. That's the thing I have to stop doing. Even ChatGPT was like, no, you need to stop doing that. See, I had a voice that used to yell and scream at me all the time. about mistakes, and it was trying to protect me. And the voice was me, of course, but it was unfiltered me. I tell you what, what you see is the filter. If you heard things the voice yelled at me, like nothing happens, I'm by myself in the car, no one's around, or I'm taking a shower, I will scream at myself. I was in a bad situation. It doesn't happen since I moved to Colorado. It doesn't happen no more. And the voice is a little bit, easier on me. But I am hard on myself. I am a perfectionist.
I was hard on myself in a different way. I had accidentally built because my whole persona vortex and everything.
Yes.
I had accidentally built myself a different mindset, and he was part of like me being hard on myself, but also whenever shit hit the fan, he took over in a way.
Yes.
I wasn't there. There are some days I don't remember things, but things got done that only I could do. So it's like
multiple personality. That's what that is.
But
That's
it's only him. It's only him. And I've been told whenever I'm him, I am more serious in a way. I don't sound kid-like normal. I sound different. And
okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So that makes a lot of sense, and the reason why I say it makes a lot of sense, I shouldn't have done that, is I'm like that too, but I do remember. I don't blank out, but I do remember. When I am doing something and I'm like in the zone, I am not the same person. My child side is gone, the adult side's out. Like, it's business time. And I'm like, if somebody, like, I will push people out of my way because I'm not thinking about anything like that. I'm literally thinking about getting this shit done. It's gotta get done. If I don't do it, no one's gonna do it. Like that kind of thing. People have told me they cannot imagine me being like that because I don't act like that normally. So yeah, I totally get it. Hot watch.
But this feels different than that. Like, it's not so much he wants to get the shit done. It's that he's trying to protect me in a way, but also like hurting me in a way. Like for about a week and a half of my time when Bitchface was here, I don't remember. I don't remember those days. I remember something had just happened. Like there was some sort of big thing, but when I'm finally like there again on myself again, I'm not fully sure.
Yes. I
I was saying like when I'm fully there again, that my boyfriend said that I seemed different. That he thinks that the other me was there instead.
Right.
Me. My girlfriend was pissed at me because, well, when he's there, like when I built him, I don't want to say built him, like he just kind of happened. I had built this whole story because I do write my back. I gotta do write, little bits of the Sona. And
oh my god, you too. Oh my god, you too.
He had a whole partner in this Sona. He had a whole wife for years that died. And so when he came into play saying that he does not love my girlfriend.
I know why we get along. I know why we get along. Because we're fucking similar. I'm gonna curse now. I'm sorry. No. Did you read the damn the word doc before you talked? Because I swear to God. So we talked about the ChatGPT as well, and I found out exactly why I made that story, why that personality existed. So my story, okay, which is my child side making it, is basically Michael became the god of dreams, or called the king of the realm of imagination. Basically, I'm going into it. Fuck it, I'm going into it. So when I was younger, this story has hit me. This story has kind of been with me for a very long time. So basically, it goes like this. Okay, I was bullied when I was younger by not just by my school, but my dad and family. Okay. So what ends up happening is, this character is named Michael. He goes to school, gets bullied. One day he can't take it no more. And a voice mysteriously pops in his head, asking him, "You are so much more powerful than this. Why are you letting them do this to you? Like, you need to fight back." So one day what's happening is, Michael loses control of his power. He uses his power for his first time, blows a bully through the wall and kills him. Unfortunately, what ends up happening with that is, I'm sorry, no, I take it back. Three students died, not just one. Three bullies died, not just one. I forgot. It was 3 bullies that ganged up on Michael, and he died. Yeah, it was 3. And he gets arrested, gets thrown in prison. What ends up happening is he gets chained to a chair and just left there. That's it, just left there to rot. Because he is, think of it like, have you ever seen X-Men First Class? Not First Class. No. The one after.
I have not watched X-Men. I have not watched X-Men at all.
Okay. Well, basically, it's kind of like if you ever. I got into MCU stuff because of Marvel. My friends are into Marvel, and now I've got into Marvel, so I'm now watching X-Men, the movies and whatnot. The one before Wolverine. Anyways,
the only character I like is Ghost Rider. That's the only character I like.
Okay.
That's my dude. That's my guy.
The people hunt the mutants down. Okay. My character would be considered a mutant, if not for the next part. What ends up happening is the voice comes back again. The voice literally drags Michael's soul out of his body. So it's a body now in the chair. Just a body. Travels to another dimension, okay? And this dimension is holding all of the different worlds together. There's just worlds, different worlds. So the way it works is every time you go to sleep, you dream your own world. This is your world that you control, okay? What's happening is Michael gets the great idea, I don't know what the idea he came up, to use his powers to fuse all those worlds together to create the realm of imagination. In this realm, the more imagination you have, the stronger you become. So, one of the people, or one of the kings of one of the worlds that got fused, did not like this. He later becomes the Dark Lord. His daughter, who is also a mistress, because, see, the later version of the story actually was created by my adult self. Because my younger self the story stops when Michael becomes the king of the realm of imagination. He does become a god. He becomes a god of dreams. What ends up happening in my older self, it's mostly on Discord. I roleplay with a friend of mine. He marries the daughter of the king of one of the worlds. And later on, that king becomes the Dark Lord. The king accidentally kills his daughter in front of Michael. And Michael goes berserk. He loses control of his powers again. He destroys so much. He blacks out. His anger is incredibly strong. His royal knights have to use a spell called the 5-pronged seal to seal him away into 5 pieces. And he's sealed away. The Dark Lord returned, and they have to unseal him, but by the time hundreds of years pass, Michael's powers is no longer there. It's there, but the Dark Lord has trained, Michael has been sealed. So the only thing Michael can do is use the same seal that was used on him to seal the Dark Lord away. The Dark Lord gets sealed in 7 different pieces, but this has a consequence. You see, the Royal Knights used an object that has a one-time use to use to seal Michael away. But if Michael seals somebody else away with a 5-pronged seal, he gets split into 5 pieces. 7 pieces, and then gets spread around the entire world. What is happening is humans whose spirit kind of jives with these pieces. Well, they absorb the parts of Michael and gain powers. Power of fire, power of lightning, power of ice, all the elemental powers. They have a war in the human world where they fight and kill each other, and they take the powers to themselves. But what ends up happening is the Michael of Light, the one that has the light powers, waits till all this happens because each one of them has a particular personality of Michael. Now,
and so when they all come together, it's Michael again.
And Michael Prime again. Exactly. So
okay, I get that, yeah.
So what ends up happening is, at that point when Michael Prime comes back, then and only then he becomes the god of dreams, because of the fact that because all of these entities came together, the powers of the humans also came. And then because he came together, he also gets the 8th element, which is the element of time itself. That element was sealed a long time ago, and he gained it because the only way to gain that element is to gain the 7 elements first. This is also something, a reference to something I've seen a long time ago called, you probably guessed it, the 5th element. And I know where it came from. Now, ChatGPT told me something about this, why that story makes so much sense, and also why I made it in the first place. Apparently, I can't describe it. It's in the damn Word document if you're interested in it. But like, it links to me. It links to me being split apart. It links to me putting myself together, and it's called the healing process. The war that happens, basically the war inside my own body. It's just in my mental state, the trauma I dealt with. That's what it relates to. The reason we relate to each other so much is it seems we are similar in a lot of ways, except you're dominant and I'm not.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean it in a sexual way.
Right.
Yeah. But no, I get what you mean. But no, yeah. Ow. Sorry, I'm having to go through the kitchen, and we just took all the black mold out, which is a lot of the tiling. But
Yes.
there's loose nails still on the board, so I gotta tiptoe around everything because I'm trying to get a plate for food. I have not eaten all day long.
Oh wow. Yeah, eat something, please.
Yes. But anyway, fucking no, yeah, so I've got a whole story too that I've made. This was more so just like a character that was born from have you heard of the series Wings of Fire?
I have not. Is it good?
It's a book series, and they've got a lot of fucking books. They've got 18 technically, but only 15 released that are like part of the main series. There's other series. There's the graphic novels of them, but they're all good. Well, anyway, there's 10 different races of dragons. Well, I wanted to be a dragon that was black, but I didn't want to be a Nightwing. I didn't want to just take one. So I made my own. And he was a black dragon, and I liked stars, and I liked 2 other colors, blue and red.
Okay.
And I made a space wing instead of a Nightwing. And he lived in space by himself, and I made it to where he would go around just fight these big old monsters. Ooh, he kills them and everything. That was when I was around the age of 10 that I started making this character. But over time, I developed him to where he became a humanoid at some point. I don't know when he became a humanoid. It just happened at some point. And at first he was named Slayer. It wasn't Vortex, it wasn't nothing. I just named him Slayer. Not Doomslayer, nothing like that, just Slayer.
Right.
But then something clicked in my head. I was just playing a game one day. I was like, I don't like the name Slayer. It's too much of a different thing, it's too much of that. So I was brainstorming. That's when the name Vortex came into my mind. I was like, I like Vortex. Vortex is nice.
Yeah.
And so I replaced it with Vortex. And that's when I started building more of him. And this is going to technically be, I wouldn't say from Skyrim, but from Skyrim. I started building the creatures that he would fight. I would just make them random creatures, but over time, I didn't want to make them random. I wanted to make them, there's millions of them out there, but they're gods, but also not gods at the same time. In this universe, there's no gods. There's just no such thing as gods. Everything's a Leviathan. A Leviathan cannot die. There's good and bad. Everything's got to cancel each other out. But because the Leviathans can't kill each other, though, there's one Leviathan for every planet out there. It's not a specific planet. It could just be a planet's now made, now there's a Leviathan. Leviathans come in all sorts and shapes and sizes.
Uh-huh.
There's the ones that are small. That could be as small as a mouse. And it could be a good Leviathan. Maybe they'll just wander around the planet and they'll be a regular person. They might control things from the sidelines, but they make sure everything's for their good intent. There's the bad Leviathans, but they could be big or small, just any random size, any random shape they could take. And it could be a Leviathan, could be the core of a planet. You know, it could be this king on this throne or anything like that.
Right.
There's also the roaming Leviathan. The Leviathans that'll just roam the universes, you know, everything. And they're big. They're kind of like the Leviathans from Subnautica, but they're more beast-like, and they're bigger. Instead of in the ocean, they're in space. And, you know, they just slowly, you know, fly everywhere, you know, doing their own thing.
Right.
They might eat a planet, not on purpose, but like just to have sustenance, you know. And they'll breed and they'll make more Leviathans. It's a whole thing there. But each Leviathan has a different power. Now, some sure might be similar to another one and everything, but all these Leviathans, you know, one of them was bound to be extra bad at some point. That being Bone. Bone was the Death Leviathan. Well, you could say is technically the god of death. He was at first a good Leviathan, but he found out whenever something died, he could take its bones and add it to its power. He would do more and more and more until he couldn't kill Leviathan, but he could keep it in a weakened state. And he couldn't absorb the powers or anything, but he could keep it away and out of his way.
Right.
So the good and bad Leviathans were like, something's wrong. And that's when he was like, guess what? I am now evil instead of bad. Bad at least knows there's got to be a balance. Evil just does it because it can. And so he's creating all these things. He's now got strange powers that are worse than normal. You'd think hell would be horrible. Hell would be peace for what he did.
Wow.
He would just do all these things, and you know, the good and bad Leviathans didn't like this. The good ones are like, oh shit, something's going on. The bad ones are like, okay, yes, we're bad, but we know there's a limit. We know, like, bad can be in the way of murder, you know, things like that. I wouldn't say rape, but, you know, things like that. Evil was worse than that. So the bad ones are like, okay, yeah, this isn't right. So good and bad Leviathans made a group. They grouped up and said, okay, we got to find something that can kill a Leviathan. Not weaken it, but actually kill it. So the good and bad ones, you know, one of the good ones said, okay, there's got to be a balance. So what if we make good of these things and bad of these things too that could kill Leviathan to keep a balance?
Yes.
And the bad ones are like, okay. I'm getting a phone call. Give me just a second.
I'll take your time. Don't worry, y'all. We're gonna do the story. I know we're doing a lot of talking. I get it. I know, and I know y'all. A lot of y'all don't want to hear all that. I do apologize. But I feel like it's a good, like, kind of thing for us to do. It's helping me a lot. It's helping him a lot. It's helping. I mean, if y'all have trauma as well, you know, come on the Discord and, you know, chat with us. You know, you're welcome to do it. But I promise, after we're done this and turning my stuff in and get my seals, we're gonna continue the story. I promise. Okay. I know that's what y'all came here for, and I do apologize. I normally don't just talk like that over and over again, but I just, you know, I felt like I should. So I need corn. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, I feel so stupid. I just made that for no reason. Oh, that really ticks me off. Mandrake. What in the hell? Well, god darn it! I should have came here first! What the... Okay. First, how do I get Mandrake? I'm sorry, not Mandrake. Cornmeal. Okay, I can make cornmeal very easily. That's not hard. We get meal and corn. Okay, I can make that. All right. What about the what you call it? I might just buy it, honestly. If it's not too expensive, that is. So Mandrake is right here. Okay. Why don't we go ahead so we can get the cornmeal? I cannot believe it changed like that. I didn't level up. Oh, I did level up. Wait, I leveled my main class up. Did I have anything to do with that? Maybe. Cornmeal and mandrake. I can't believe that. How much do you need of each? You need 1 cornmeal and 10 mandrake. All right. Also, let me I'll be right back, yo.
Every time. Hello? Alrighty. So as I like was trying to leave the call, I heard you say something about a story. What's going on? Roger, Roger. Damn it, my battery's like. Alrighty.
Okay. Answer your question. After I'm done this, I'm gonna focus on the story, so I'm not gonna be able to talk about, you know, I'm gonna be focusing on the story. And there's a revenge story going on. There's a reason why I'm wearing sunglasses, and my character looks like freaking Squall from Final Fantasy VIII wearing sunglasses. I want revenge against a white armored witch that killed a lot of people important to me, and we're gonna get to that point hopefully tonight. So. After I do a few more, like, miscellaneous quests, we're going to focus on the story. So, yeah, we're not going to be talking about this. I know a lot of my followers want me to play the game, not just talk. And we've been talking for an hour now, so.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. It needed to happen anyways. I'm glad it did. Also, apparently, the thing I made, they changed it. So now I have to make more stuff anyway, so I have more time. But I gotta sell this now. This was hard. This stew I made was really hard to make. Like this, what's it called? The Orobon stew. I had so many parts. Oh wait, that's GP. I'm not selling that. That's freaking GP plus 7%. Oh crap! I should definitely make more of that. Oh my god! I didn't know that affects Oh wow, that affects my gathering. Well then. Oh, Beef Mommy, hello. Welcome to the stream. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We've been talking about all kinds of real life stuff and stories and all kinds of stuff. So you didn't miss. I promise you didn't miss anything. I don't know how long you've been here.
I'm here. I'm being random person.
I see your Q pops. Oh, you have a Q? I mean, if you needed some help, I could have probably helped you. Oh, I'm a DPS. Never mind. I'm being an idiot. My main account's the White Mage. Oh, God, that's expensive. Okay, that's not that bad here. Hold on. Oh, that's not high quality. I want high quality. 24, though. 70. Yeah, I have the money. I'll get it. I want the cornmeal. Give me the cornmeal, please. I might be able to use it for something. Oh, right. Updated. I forgot. Oh, I see. Mandrakes. Oh, this is not too bad either. Yeah, the mandrakes are not too bad. I really want high quality, but you're not going to get high quality for this. Okay. And I think I can probably sell the stew. I'm probably never going to need the stew anyways. Okay, we're about to get started on the story. I just need to turn this stuff in. Didn't take as long as I thought. And we're going to get going. Let's get started. Hope I get enough seals to become the next rank. Oh, thought there was something else for a second there. Oh, I probably just, yeah, let me turn my, yeah, hold on. Red Mage. There we go. Time for my revenge form. Alright, I'm about to get started here. About to get serious. Ah, come here. Okay. Cornmeal, thank you very much. Here you go. Got lots of cornmeal for you. Oh, 223. Only 223 seals, man. I feel. Oh, you like the? Oh, well, thank you. Oh, I leveled up. I got Basic Sensory Mask. Okay. Oh, what else we have? We have Mandrake. All right. Here you go. Only 380. That's not okay. Oh, I leveled up again. Nice. All right, time to do it. So, a little bit of past here. We're gonna save Minfilia. We know where Minfilia is at. She is in a castrum. So the enemy is guarding her. However, we have other people to save as well. Those are better for leveling the seals. Ah, you're right. You're right. How much do we have so far? Oh, we have 5,000! Oh, wait, hold on a second. Time to upgrade. Promotion, please. Yes, promotion.
Are you okay?
I am now a sergeant. Let's go.
Are you okay, Michael? Are you good?
I'm fine. It's just, it took me a long time to get 5,000 seals. Okay, yes, Beef Mommy, you're exactly right. However, I gotta be a second sergeant. I'm sergeant second class in order to do that, which is the reason why the struggle is real right now. Yeah, my character's happy. For now, anyway. You'll get there. Yeah. So how much do I need more now to become the one I need? Okay, no. Apply promotion. 6,000! Damn it! Okay, it's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. See, on my main account, I'm the best there is. I think I'm like... What? I'm like a captain or something? Captain, second class or something like that? Anywho... Oh, I got cure? Oh, I got cure! Nice, I can cure myself finally. Let's go. That's so good. That is incredibly good. So now they can't really kill me, but I can kill them though. All right, let's do this. Oh, red quest. We got another quest. Hold on a second. Tracking the Cabal. I forgot. I'm level 54. It's time to do my my class quest. All right.
You seem very excited for whatever is going on. I shall clap for you, not knowing what I'm clapping for.
Because what's about to happen is I've gone, okay, so I have not hydrated this entire time. That might be a problem. Give me a second. Oh, God. Ooh, that was bad. Oh, my God. Colorado was so dry compared to Louisiana. Louisiana, 80% humidity. Colorado, 14%, if lucky. Maybe 8. So dry.
Oh, you think 80 is 80 whatever humidity is bad? Wait until it gets over 90 humidity. Ooh, that's the fun times.
Well, no longer there, so I'm never gonna have to deal with it. I don't live in Louisiana anymore.
Humidity is so fun in Texas. We get over 90, sometimes we get to 100. It's fun here.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I kind of miss the humidity because my eyes are always dry here, and my throat is always dry. Especially when I'm sleeping because I sleep with my mouth wide open. So, that being said, I sleep with my mouth open, so my mouth's always dry when I wake up. So I might invest into, especially the winter, I'm probably going to get a steam machine.
I actually have a CPAP machine, and blessed be the Omnisire, the CPAP machine does do nicely for me.
Yeah, you're gonna feel old now. My teacher I work for, Miss Jones, who is like, I think in her 50s, almost 60s, has a CPAP machine. She loves it. It's hard to keep it clean, though.
Actually, it's pretty easy to keep it clean.
Well, I don't know if I can sleep with something like that on my face. I really get a steam machine. And my computer's already handled 80% humidity and it didn't break, so I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. All right, anyway, let's continue the story, y'all. Well, the side quest story, not the main story. My Red Mage class story. I've asked a friend of mine in the Sign of the Seventh Dawn to keep an eye out for that ship. Really? Really? You do know most of them are dead, right? And you also know that I am one of the Scions. Actually, a very high-ranking member of the Scions, but okay. I'm actually probably one of the best ones they have because I literally have the Echo plus all the crystals, plus I'm chosen by Heidelin. So yeah. Anyway, we should know if the assassin seeks to enter any of the major ports. Ah, my Nosian contact. Aye, this is a run, and they are still there. Excellent. Thank you. It seems the assassin's merchantman has been spotted sailing into Aleport. Come, we have no time to lose. Aleport, you say? Okay, then. Well, let's go to Aleport. I can... Oh, it's probably going to limit my cure, isn't it? Also, Ranga needs to be a little bit better. Hold on. Healing mode, please. Thank you. Also, you should be okay on food. I can probably feed you later. Alright, where's my master at?
Michael.
Yes.
I sadly do have to head out. I am being needed for things. But,
No problem.
yeah. Once
tomorrow,
I'm busy,
if you... tomorrow, if you want to join chat tomorrow, I will be working on a dragon avatar for Crusader. I promised him because his avatar got banned.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna be on VR check for a whole while as I'm busy
Okay.
IRL. You know.
Yeah. I know that. Same here. I get it.
About a fucking week and a half ago, I thought I was gonna lose my whole house. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to live in the place anymore. But things are better. We're still trying to figure things out. But
Right.
But no, yeah.
That's fine. I got
yeah,
you. I understand.
I'll see if I can be on chat tomorrow. Maybe I'll see what I can do.
Oh, it's
It all
no
depends
problem.
It all depends on if the roommate's here or not, or like if I can be somewhere else. Because I'm a very loud talker. I do talk very loudly.
Yeah,
So
me
when I say
too.
something,
You need to
when I say-
practice not to do that.
Oh, I do. It's just like, I'm in a good mood right now. There's that nice vibe. And so I'm talking loudly.
Same. I know my roommate / best friends can probably hear me talk very loud. And they're probably wondering what the heck is going on.
that also nobody else is in that house with me, so I'm like, I can speak free. But anyway, yes, I'm going to go. You be safe. I shall see if I can be on. We'll talk tomorrow, alrighty?
Okay, will do. Absolutely. Well, take care.
Roger.
Okay. Beef Mommy, is that you? Or is that another one of my friends that is not on not on what I figured? I'm like, it had to be one of the beautiful goddesses. Like, come on. My apologies for just dragging you halfway across the realm, but I did promise you a journey. Now, as for the merchantman, I'm told it's anchored a short distance offshore. We need to know more about the connection between the ship and our foe. They may have simply paid for passage, but there is something about that vessel. I say we wander the port and see what gossip there is to be had. Not that again. Damn it, Master, you know how much I hate this. Alright, fine. Let me go ahead and get my chocobo. Alright, let's go look for the people here. Let's see. Where could they be? Over here, maybe? Nope, they are. That's Cena. Or, I'm sorry, not Cena. I mean Sienna. Oof. Ow. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for a person to talk to. It says it's over. It says it's in here. Is it really in here? Oh, there you are. The merchantman just sailed in. I don't know buggery about it. Not even the bleeding name. All I know is her crew is about as lively as a cabin full of corpses. It ain't natural. There's a rumor going around that the Yellow Jackets take an interest in their dealings. So I'd rather keep me distance any road. I'm finished answering your questions. Now off with ye. Yeah, okay, yeah. Like I really want to talk to you. Like I'm being forced to do so. Nay, me lass, I've not much to tell ye about that ship. They say she's a trading vessel, what brings good from Rads and Han, but her crew's a son-in-law. Asking a friendly question about what they was hauling got me naught but blank stares and silence. Sounds like the ones we're looking for. That ship's not but trouble. Ye mark me words. I've mates that swear they've seen her bully alongside Imperial vessels. Only the gods know what's hiding that hold of hers. Could be weapons, could be prisoners. Just the bleeding sight of her makes me whisker and twitch. Imperials, you say? Interesting. Imperials. Do I get to kill some Imperials? I'm looking forward to that. After all they did to my, my friends, and especially that white witch from Neuroxia, I'm looking forward to stabbing a few Imperials. Were you able to learn art of interest? Strange crew, mystery cargo, ship's name unknown. Aye, I heard much the same. I began to think their assassins used the vessel as a floating base, with no permanent camp on land. It would certainly be easy to avoid the attention of local forces, not to mention curious adventurers. I also spoke with an acquaintance in the Yellow Jackets, and he confirmed the ship's official status as a trader to and from Roz and Han, even if rumors of her dealings with Garlean agents in open water are rife, as long as the merchantman appears to trade within the law. However, officials are reluctant to force their way on board and cause an incident. They've yet to uncover enough evidence, it seems. Well, if a solid reason to investigate is lacking, then we should help them find one, eh? Let's have ourselves a look at some of their crates on the docks. Just a little innocent curiosity is all. How much do I do this? This is a recast of 2. Okay. Interesting. I don't have to have anything to do it? Alright, so I just do this and it just cures. Oh, wow! 1,000! Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, that's not bad for a cure spell. Almost like a more powerful, conjurer spell. It's like cure 2 almost. Okay. Do I just, like, check the... Examine the cargo. Okay. Do I just, like, examine? I don't see any cargo. Unless, wait, over here maybe? Ah! Found it. Back to the ship. Hey! You look... Oh, definitely our guys. So, we found them, but we can't do anything about it until we find... Okay. We gotta find evidence. A fancy word of saying, hey, we want to waste more of your time. The crate contains a cerulean tank of Imperial design. Oh, we're under attack. Oh, it's these guys that just was sitting by. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Hey, you might want to stop. Oh, God, they hit hard. Alright, these guys hit way harder than they should be hitting. Yeah, you're hitting way too hard. Oh, God, I didn't mean to heal them. I meant to heal myself. Alright, let's do this. Okay, apparently... Hold on. Feel like, yeah, probably doing this is probably better. They're weak against physical attacks. Oh, I should have used... Oh, well. Damn, they hit hard, though. My God. Jesus. Those are not just thermiters. Those are black mages. Thermiters don't hit that hard. They hit hard as they hit almost as hard as I do, and I'm a black mage. Jesus. How did your investigation fare? I found a veritable bounty of military supplies, cerium tanks, imperial rations, imperial insignias on everything. The authorities would be most interested to hear of this. I'll wager. What's that you have there? Well, well, drop by one of the ship's crew members, you say? And I just so happen to have found a most inconveniently locked box. I shall go and relay our findings to the Yellow Jackets. I'm sure you'll think of some use of that key of yours. Yeah. What the hell? Why was she locked in the crate? What? Where am I? Was I sleeping in a box? What an odd thing for me to do. Don't you remember anything? Of course I... Oh, perhaps not. No, wait, I remember something. Araya. My name is Araya. I think it is. Is it? It's a lovely name. Do you think so? Then I suppose it will do for now. And what does a girl call you? I'm just simply Michael. Michael? I'll try to remember that. Thank you for letting me out. What happened here? Is all a miss? This last was inside the box? I might suspect a stowaway, but it was more like she was kidnapped. Why is she scared of him? The people who took you may be lurking nearby. We should probably put some distance. Come now. You needn't fear me so. Michael, please say something reassuring, would you? So... He's as gentle as a kitten. He's a powerful mage. He's gentle as a kitten. It's fine. He's not gonna hurt you, I promise. He is. If you say so, Michael, then I suppose it must be true. Well, you seem to have made a new friend. Let's see about arranging some lodgings for now, and we can discuss where to go from there. The plot thickens. Who is she? There's no way she's a random person that got kidnapped. There's something more going on here. Just don't know what. Alright, airport. I guess this way? Maybe I'm going the wrong way? Okay, now I'm confused. Hold on. Map it is. I didn't want to use the map. I guess I'm... Oh, God. I should have used the map. I'm such an idiot. Back up, please. Back up. Where's up? Is it this way? It is not that way. This might help a little bit. The poor girl was asleep within moments. This entire ordeal must have left her exhausted. As a result of our efforts with the cargo, I suggest we continue this conversation outside. I see. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. That's better. Check my messages real quick. I don't know if anyone messaged me. Nope. Okay, good. I want to make sure I wasn't too loud. I probably was a bit loud. All right. I presented our finds to the Yellow Jackets, and the evidence was indeed sufficiently damning to spark a full-scale investigation. Regretfully, it appears the assassins caught wind of the coming storm. A squad of soldiers was dispatched to the docks, only to witness the merchantman sailing away with all hands on board. Not quite the outcome we'd hoped for, but at the very least, they'll no longer find a warm welcome in Eorzea's ports. The other issue we face now is what to do with young Araya. Her breath carries a faint aroma that may account for her memory loss. I suspect she was subjected to a certain incense which, when inhaled, can cloud up her mind. The next step was likely to brand her with one of those vile sigils and effect the permanent destruction of her free will. It was fortunate that you released her when you did. Araya remains muddled, but her condition should improve with time. And once her memories have returned, we can learn exactly who she is and, just as importantly perhaps, the circumstances which led to her capture. Really? She's still here? I don't see a mark on her. Where's the mark? Was it on her face? No, it wasn't on her face. He said there was a mark on her, but I don't see the mark. You know, it's too bad you can't zoom in characters in Final Fantasy XIV. It'd be so helpful if you could. Anyway. Alright, so, Red Mage quest is now done. So, now, let's go ahead and, you know... Corthus. We gotta save, Biggs and Wedge, remember? That's where we left off. We gotta save Minfilia, but Minfilia's fine. Biggs and Wedge, they're gonna kill Biggs and Wedge. We gotta save them. Excuse me. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this and that. God damn, where's it at? We're in Corthus. Where's... Oh, there it is. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Ronga. Oh, right. We gotta talk to somebody. Where is he? Was he here? Where in the world? Aha! There you are. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Albathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with your Stola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Dazimo Dark Hold, situated to the west. Our man states at the entrance a knight named Berselt may be able to tell you more. So, as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the furry grant you strength. Okay, that is a dungeon. Yes, indeed, that is a dungeon. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to queue up for it either. But that is a dungeon. So, we might not be doing too much, I guess, because I can't really stream past 9. You stand before Dazimel Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great escorting house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter from Lord Portaline. So you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are likely to be your friends, you say? Well, then let's pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Arum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Pyramont. He should be able to assist you. Oh, we're not going to... Okay. Here I thought we were. Sorry, I thought we were going there. Guess not. Oh no, we definitely are going to a dungeon. The Imperial airship? Aye, I saw it approach the land with my own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arrived just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before I deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were barked, and there was an air concertation about them. They were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans, who were deployed, formed search parties, and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence, whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail, and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If we search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to their owners. That's Biggs and Wedge for sure. What in the world is that? Oh, there's Wedge. Bruh, so cold. I want to go home. Ah, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Michael, it's you. Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent of invading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw. Thrice! And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Back down Wedge. That's wonderful news. Now what a Biggs. I see. Well, it hardly surprised me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I scoured the area surrounding the dark hold, but I have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Ida and Yustola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be a Asgardian fortification not far to the west, Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? What, is that Master Garland you spoke with? The 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Michael. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Alright, hop back on the Chocobo. Let's go. The hell happened here? Damn, what is... Whoa! Is this Crystal? Giant Reader. I've never been here before. Giant Crystal. Like freaking red... No, it's like, it's blood. Wait, that's blood. Is it blood or is it crystal? Looks like it's... No, that's blood. No, that is blood. What in the world? Why is it all bloody like that? Like, that's blood, 100%. What even is that place? Hold on, is it on the map? Boulder Downs. Stop. That's it, Boulder Downs. It doesn't say anything else. No, duh. Well met and welcome, adventurer. Now what brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, you've seen your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you some hot broth. How we're feeling now then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you, friend. It's plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I want myself out. I know we did a lot of talking and we didn't get too much done. But, yeah, give me a second. I'll explain in a minute. Alright, as I was saying, I know we probably ran some of you off, and I do apologize for that. I wanted to get a little bit further, but it's okay. It's okay. We could stream again tomorrow evening, I'm pretty sure. Or not tomorrow evening, probably the day after. Because I do have to work on the avatar, and I'm probably going to be on VR chat tomorrow evening. Actually, I am for sure going to be on VR chat tomorrow evening. So, yeah. I am sorry I didn't jump right into this. I will next time. We'll do our daily, and then we'll jump right in, I promise. I will not be doing all the talking. I felt like I needed to do it today because a lot of stuff happened, and I wanted to at least let y'all know what was going on. And then one of my older friends came online. I was not expecting Vortex to come on voice chat and us talking about all this kind of stuff. Pretty interesting, I know. I know I ran a lot of y'all off, and I do apologize. And again, sorry I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but like I said, I'm exhausted. So, without further ado, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all awesome. You always have been awesome, and I hope y'all join in next time. This didn't ruin it for y'all. But thank you so much for watching. Awesome rest of your night. I will see you in the next stream. Take care. Ciao.